I had the opportunity to play a game called Chronostrike VR. It's from a developer called Sketchbox. It came out on the 14th of February. I'm a tad late getting to it, but all the same, I'm happy to have played it. There are a couple things that set this apart from similar iterations to this style of gameplay, similar to Superhot and quite recently, Action Hero. On its face, I would go ahead and say that there's almost no difference between this and Action Hero, which is to say that both of them work extremely well in this medium. I really had a good time playing this, but there are some differences. One of them is very notable, and I'm excited to talk about it. You guys are watching Bringhurst VR. The developer of this is Sketchbox from Green Sky Games. There's not a lot to say. It's extremely similar to Superhot in the sense that when you move, time moves with you. Action Hero did much the same. This is not a review of Action Hero. If you want to see that, I made a video, go watch it. But I bring it up because these are so similar. They were released so near to each other that you have to wonder if a Toy Story and Small Soldier situation, Armageddon and Deep Impact, Dante's Peak and Volcano, A Bug's Life and Ant. Put on your tinfoil Speedo because I think something's going on. Or maybe this medium just works so well in VR that like minds attract. A good idea is shared, and we're gonna bleed it for everything it's worth. What they have in common, and what this does very well, is just the fluidity of pulling, especially daggers and samurais and fully automatic weapons out of the air. As before with all these other games, if you shoot somebody, if you throw something at somebody, they explode, and whatever they were holding kind of tumbles through the air, and you're able to catch it, and then use that to take out other guys.
Some lethal objects will desync when hit.
Whereas Action Hero was built around you're on a movie set, and it incorporated velociraptors and dinosaurs, people on motorcycles, explosions, all that stuff. It made for a good time. And a lot of that is here as well. But in terms of just the fluidity of pulling things out of the air and getting good at something after screwing up time and time again, you've died 50 times, and as frustrating as it can be, getting to that point, there is a thing where you're in a level and you know exactly what you're doing, and before the clock even begins to tick, you grab both guns out of the air, fire, throw one, hit him in the head, pull a dagger out of the sky. But the thing that makes this game different from everything else is the incorporation of multiplayer. Now, most of my focus in this game was just single player, but dabbling with two people and trying to complete the map at the same time and working alongside each other and kind of communicating and getting one side of the room done while the other person does his thing and working together to complete a level, a mission, it's a rewarding experience. You can't do that in Superhot. You can't do that in Action Hero. Now, regarding that multiplayer support, I actually had a really good time with it. I got into a game with this guy, but I waited like 10 minutes for him to show up. And so, what is it? Tuesday at like 5 p.m. There was nobody online. I had one guy. And there was actually a thing when I was playing with him where I was doing fine. I was shooting people, throwing swords, but anytime he threw something, it had no effect. And we were very confused by it. We thought that maybe we misunderstood the mechanics of multiplayer gaming. But then he wigged out, he froze. His server status was jacked.
All right. What? My bullets and knives are straight up bouncing off of them. I've had a couple of like direct hits in the forehead and they just bounce off.
Huh.
It's like 4 or 5 times now. Look at it, boom, boom, boom. Look.
I'll watch
it's
you
like
this
my
time.
guy can't kill.
I'll watch you this time. Sorry, I wasn't looking at you. What the heck?
That?
Yeah, I see it. Wait, is there like a rule that... I wonder if... Because I wonder if we have to work together in some way that's not clear to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm killing people just fine. Can you, if I don't kill anyone, can you get the first kill? Let's try that.
Okay. Weird.
Okay.
Anyway, they worked that time.
Interesting. Oh, you still with me? It looks like you're freezing. Oh. And so I really enjoyed like this multiplayer thing that we had, but it was very short. It was very limited. I'm only talking about multiplayer in the sense that it's cool that it's available at all, but I didn't get to do a lot with it. While this performs just as well as anything else, this is what I love about these games. It's not over the top. It's not asking so much of the MetaQuest headset that it's low resolution and ugly colors and low performance, low frame rates for the sake of just squeezing it and fitting it onto the Quest platform. It actually just, it's so low key. It does exactly what it has to do, and as a result, you have a game that's very polished, that's very cool, very fun, and the addition of multiplayer support makes for a cool experience that nobody else has done with this medium that I know of. If you guys know of a game that's done something similar to this with the bullet time aesthetic, let me know down below. But for my money, this is a great addition. This game is $24.99 on the MetaQuest store right now, but you know, full disclosure, I'm part of the Meta Creators Program, and as a result, I have links down below where you can save 10% off. That's sometimes 20% off depending on the time of the year, but whatever it is, it's a great way of saving money, and you're supporting my channel. It's a simple review. It's quick. It's done. I love this game. I like how simplistic it is. I like how much it leans on other games that had done similar things before it, like Superhot, like Action Hero. But it doesn't pretend to be something that it's not. It just gets the job done. It's very smooth. But the truth is that I actually found Action Hero more frustrating. Which isn't to say it was bad, but more frustrating in the sense that it was more difficult, more tiring. It was harder to complete a level. And while I was happy to you know, crash through it and get it done and move on, and there's this sense of achievement to be had there, I felt like this was more fun. I felt like this was maybe easier, but not at the expense of feeling like I got good at a level. And so thank you to these guys for sending me this game for review. This is short, to the point, but what else is there? I'm really glad you guys are here. Thank you for watching this. I also have a website down below where you'll find a list of nearly every single MetaQuest game available, where you'll always have, again, between 10 and 20% off depending on the time of the year. And there's a button, so if you want a game and you don't see it there, you can just click that and I can get it to you right away. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Again, please check out those links down below to save some money. You'd be doing me a favor, and you'd be saving cash on your end. You guys have been watching Bringhurst VR. Godspeed. There is a new game out called VR, and I have access to it, but I have not played it yet. My daughter has, and she seems to have had a great time with it. I was hoping to get her to make a video review, but she's a bit nervous in front of the camera, so it's not happening. But all the same, I'd like to support her, and if it's something she actually wants to do, if you guys want to comment down below, let me know that you'd like to see that game reviewed by her. I'd love to upload that, and your encouragement would go a long way. So let me know what you guys think of that, and Godspeed.